Hey everyone, Video Game Lover here. This is actually a video that I did not plan to do, and I kind of forgot the actual day. But it was 25 years ago on this day, in Japan, the original PlayStation came out. A system that would change many people's lives for years and years to come, just like the NES and the Atari 2600. I consider this to be one of the most important video game systems of all time, next to, of course, the NES. Main reason is that this was the system that I feel that really made gaming very mainstream. Everyone, some people were, of course, many were into gaming, but not to the level when PlayStation came out. And of course, we all know the story of how the PlayStation turned out. Nintendo and Sony were working on the CD add-on for the Super Nintendo. Nintendo didn't like that, but then they decided to go with Philips. Sony, out of retaliation, decided to make that add-on into their own system. And boy, did this haunted Nintendo forever, and a lot of people, I know a certain someone that you all know, say this is the bane of his existence. Yeah, man. The PS1, very good system. The thing is that there are some games that haven't held up very well, but there are some games that do hold up well. Now, this is not the original model. This is the PS1 Slim. This came out, I think, the start of 2000, right around when the PS2 was coming out. I mean, you could have got this really cheap. I love this design so much. It's so tiny, it just weighs nothing. So yeah, really nice. So now I'm going to show you the games. The one thing that the PS1 had was it had an amazing library of games, and you were covered by it. There were action games, shmups, fighters, racing games, platformers, light gun rail shooters, RPGs, puzzle games, you name it, this system had it all. So let's get started. We got Metal Gear Solid. Now I have a funny story about this game. I was able to pick this up in the thrift store for a couple of bucks, but the second disc that came with this was messed up. I could not fight a Liquid Snake at the end, so I actually had to buy another disc too just to beat this damn game. But I really enjoyed this game a lot. It's not my favorite Metal Gear, it'll be 3, but I like Metal Gear Solid 1. It's still a really good game. I'll just put it back. We got Parasite. This game is so damn good. This game is basically an RPG with survival horror, but it's not really survival horror because they give you a lot of ammunition. But this game is made by Squaresoft, and it's so damn good. And I will say this, the music in this game is so legendary. You're hearing it right now, because that's how much I love the music in Parasite. Great music. We got WrestleMania, the arcade game. This version is very good. The only downside is there's loading and there's no music. That is when you're playing the actual game. So that's really bogus. But I got this dirt cheap. Well, I actually got this in 2015. I thought I got this in 2014. Oh, wow. Die Hard Trilogy. This is another one of my favorite PS1 games. Now, there is one thing I will say. Die Hard has not aged well at all in this game. Die Hard 3 is okay, but the game that you all should play is Die Hard 2, which is the light gun game. That is a lot of fun. That's definitely the best game of the trilogy. So it's a really fun game, and I recommend it just for Die Hard 2. Of course, Area 51, I did a Let's Play this game, and I meaned it to hell when that whole Area 51 raid happened. Such a great game. Of course, the Crash Bandicoot series. This is where it all started. Naughty Dog's first game into the PlayStation PS1 era. Very fun game. The trilogy all kicks ass. Crash Team Racing. This is a really fun game. I'll be honest, I actually prefer the original over the remake because the remake, they made the AI so bullshit in this game. I feel like the original is just a little bit funner, in my opinion. This is a game I just reviewed. Gunfire: The Legend of Jesse James. This is a really fun rail shooter. And you can get this really cheap. That's another good news about the PS1. A lot of the games you can get really cheap. Some of them. There are actually some games that did explode in price, and I'll get to in just a minute. But yeah, like that game a lot. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. This is the best version, obviously, because it's the most common, and it has all the characters. The N64 version was missing the characters. Of course, the Spyro series. This is Spyro 1. I love the Spyro series so much. And of course, the Ace Combat. Oh, wait, there's actually a game here. The Ace Combat games. I don't have 3 because 3 is the one a lot of people hate, and let me explain why. Ace Combat 3, when it came out in Japan, was like in 3 discs, and had anime cutscenes and all that, which actually kind of surprised me. I didn't know that apparently Air Combat was always anime. You learn something new every day. But when they brought it in the US, they cut half the game away, and they changed, I think, some of the music, and it's not everyone's favorite version, but these 2 games are a lot of fun, especially Ace Combat 2. This is one of my favorite PS1 games, next to, of course, you already know what other game. But I really love Ace Combat 2 a lot. Let's see. We got Project Hornow. This is an anime, like an old school anime, rail shooter type of game. I might review this game real soon. It's a pretty fun game, although it's on the long side. Of course, here's one of my favorite fighting games on the PS1, Tekken 3. What is there more to say about this game? This game is freaking legendary. And no surprise, I know I talked about it, so let me make this quick. This is my favorite PlayStation games of all time. Dino Crisis 1, but mainly Dino Crisis 2. I love Dino Crisis 1 a lot, because it's the one that got me into the series. Regina's the best, but yeah, Dino Crisis 1. And Dino Crisis 2, which is my all-time favorite. All-time favorite game, because it just plays a lot better. Now, I know this is kind of ass backwards. I didn't even explain like some of the memories I had with the PS1. Honestly, I didn't play the PS1 when I was young. I was a Nintendo fanboy at the time. But I remember my oldest brother playing a lot of PlayStation back in the day, like Crash Bandicoot, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I remember they played Mortal Kombat Trilogy religiously. But of course, the game that I remember, and the game a lot of people do, is the original Resident Evil. Yes, it hasn't really aged that well, but back in '96, the game freaked the living hell out of all of us, you know. And I remember being so spooked out with Resident Evil. Keep in mind, I was only like 4 or 5. So now I'm going to show you my PSP Go. Has actually got a few PS1 games. We got Biohazard 2, which is Resident Evil 2. I don't know why I got it Japanese. This is Einhander, I think, which I heard is a really good shmup. It's basically like a shmup with RPG elements. We got... This is a really obscure shmup, and it's not that expensive. It's called Shooter Space Shot. It's actually a pretty fun shmup. It came out late in the PS1's life, like in 2001. Edge of Sky High. This game is okay, but the fall balls is bullshit. The only way to beat that fall ball is you have to cheat. Darkstalkers, great game. Mega Man X4, that I consider like it being the only good Mega Man X game on the PlayStation. It's really easy though. Bloody War, fun fighting game. Basically you turn into animals. R-Type Delta. Bloody War 2. Rayman, which I haven't played yet. and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which I really, really love a lot. I mean, there's just a lot of good games on. There's a lot of good games on the PS1, and basically, it's where PlayStation is today. I mean, it's a system that changed gaming the way it is, man. Real crazy. So anyway, excuse me. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little 25th anniversary video. See you guys in my next video. Peace.